Okay, October the 16th is finally here and it's World Spine Day today. And everywhere around the world, every single human, 7 billion or so of us, each one of us has a spine. And it is so important, but the majority of us use it, but ignore it. Hi there, Dr. Sandu here from Bedford Chiropractic Clinic. Stay with me because I'm going to go through some really interesting facts as to why it is that you should not just celebrate Spine Day today, but it's something that you should celebrate every single day and look after this most incredible structure, because this incredible structure allows you to do the incredible things that you as a human being are able to do. Now, why is that? Why is it so important? Well, let's go through some of the main points. Firstly, it's for protection. So, if we look at this here, we can see that the brain sits in your skull. So that's basically your protection of your brain, that soft fatty tissue that then sends out this incredible network of nerves, 12 miles of them, that go out to every single sort of organ, joint, muscle, cell in your body. Then they reckon there's about 32.7 trillion cells in your body. So, and each one of those is serviced by this incredible sort of network of the brain connecting to them, allowing them to do simple things like maybe twitch your finger, move your finger. It allows you to be able to breathe, allows all your organs to work. And of course, if it didn't do that, then you would not be here alive now. So it allows everything to happen. And over 90% of that function is happening without you even realizing it. So thank God for your brain and this wonderful protection, which is your spine. So you've got the protection part of it. So that is so important. And we know from, unfortunately, lots of instances out there where people have broken or damaged this beautiful structure, and as a result of it, they have sort of suffered severe sort of issues. Not only sort of muscle issues where muscle has wasted, but also issues where perhaps organs haven't worked. An example that sort of sticks with me is Christopher Reeve. Some of you may have heard of him that are my generation or a little bit later, but some of you may not. But Superman, he was the Superman in the 70s or 80s, I think it was the 80s. And what happened was this 6'4" guy, very heavily muscled, trained hard for the role. He went riding, hit and fell off his horse, hit a branch and broke this wonderful structure right here, around C2. And nothing was working because the connection had gone. The Wi-Fi router had been broken. So all the organs, all the muscles from there down was not working. And he ended up living with 7 machines having to take the role of what this brain allows everything to happen. And eventually ended up sort of a skeletal man and in a wheelchair. So it is really important. So we've got the protection part. The next part that we have is the support part. The support part where basically we need to be able to do all kinds of things. We need to be able to run after our grandkids, our children. We need to be able to sort of walk. We need to be able to sit. We need to be able to stand. We need to be able to go and exercise, have some fun. We need to be able to sort of just do everyday mundane things, which is just move our body and do everything we need to do to survive that day, to get through the day. And your spine is there to help you. And the incredible thing is the way that it's designed. You've got these 7 bones in here. These 7 bones are cleverly designed to glide like so, forwards and backwards. They're also designed to glide laterally, so I can put my ear to my shoulder, and I can put my ear to my other shoulder. And also the top part of the spine is designed to rotate and rotate so I can look over my shoulders. Now, that is the movements that the neck is made to do. It is not made to do that. Please don't do that kind of stretching. Then you've got these wonderful thoracics, where the ribs attach. And what you've got here is you've got this movement that allows us to do this, allows us to do that, allows us to glide that way, allows us to glide that way. So you've got this movement laterally as well. And then you've got this incredible structure down here, these 5 lumbar vertebrae. And now, as you can see from these lumbar vertebrae, they are designed to not allow that much rotational movement. They are designed to glide again forwards and designed to glide backwards, but there is very little rotational movement, which is why when you are lifting something up, don't lift it in front of you. Now I'm straining all these muscles in here, and then I'm twisting. And that is when the majority of injuries happen. So be careful, right? Protect yourself, look after yourself. Work on the biomechanics of the spine, because that's what it's designed to do. Work with it, not against it, and it will look after you. The other most important thing about the spine is we've gone about protection. We've gone the fact that it supports you. It's like the scaffolding that forms the structure for the ribs to connect to, for your skull to connect to, for your pelvic girdle to connect to, which then of course then you've got the legs attached to the pelvic girdle. So it is the main scaffolding that sort of is the basis for the rest of your body. So you've got that. The next is basically the functionality of it, right? Where I can sort of move it, I can do all kinds of sort of yoga type, and it isn't just for yoga fanatics. That kind of movement is things that we do every day. And so it allows all of that, and I went through sort of how that is designed to do that. But let's not forget the other most important function of it, which is basically your muscles, because your muscles are attaching to here. Because if you didn't have your muscles, what would happen? You wouldn't be able to do all the incredible things that you can. And there's 5 layers. And I'm just going to run through them, and we just take them away. And you can see the intricate, beautiful, beautiful structure here of how the muscles attach, and of course that then allows that beautiful, incredible movement that you do every day. But of course, what do? We ignore it. We ignore it. We abuse it. We sit for hours in front of sort of TVs, watching TVs, or obviously working in front of computers. We try to lift things that are too heavy, and we use our back muscles rather than our leg muscles to lift. And of course, the most common thing that everybody does is on their phone. And that's never a good thing, because obviously on your phone, what you're doing, and this is very typical these days, is you're creating an incredible amount of stress on your body. So in here, this example, a 10-pound head here is 27 pounds, 40 pounds, 60 pounds of stress in your shoulders and your neck. And that will lead to wear and tear in that beautiful structure of your spine. And then, of course, not only is the neck affected, but you've got the back as well, because that stress from the head radiates all the way down into the lumbar spine as well. So on this World Spine Day, let's give our spine a little bit of a look in, and let's give it some love, let's give it some TLC, and let's give it some respect and look after it, because if we look after it, it will look after you. So how do we do that? Well, simple things. Firstly, stand taller, right? When you're sitting, support it. Use a back support. Use something to actually help you to support it, right? Because that's helpful. Because we want to look after this. Look after it, it will look after you. When you are sort of walking, walk tall, walk proud. When you're sitting, don't sit for too long, and move it. It loves movement. The muscles love movement in the right way. So move your body, walk, do some exercise. And of course, the other most important thing is get it checked, because we check everything and service everything that we want to work. Hopefully, you're beginning to realize that we absolutely want this to work, because this is so important for everything that we want to do every day. So what do? Well, if you're in the Bedfordshire area, then you come and see me, Dr. Sandhu, Bedford Chiropractic Clinic. And I, after 25 years, thousands and thousands of people that have sort of gone through, and I've been able to look after them and help them, and I can potentially help you. So if you're in the Bedfordshire area, Dr. Sandhu here from Bedford Chiropractic Clinic, give us a call and give this beautiful structure a little bit of TLC. Pay it back for the way it pays you to be able to do all the amazing things that you do, and let me help you look after it. And I can do that. Now, Follow us on Instagram, follow us on social media. We've got some incredible information out there to help you look after this, because there are lots of things that you can do at home as well. And obviously, if you are in trouble, don't be in trouble. Give us a call today and let's get you sorted. Follow us on YouTube. Have a look at the next video on YouTube now, today, and learn something else that's useful. That's going to help you look after this amazing thing on World Spine Day, October the 16th. And God bless you. There is no greater wealth than health. Look after this. It's got your back.